Write regularly for great results. Success is built on daily habits. As has been bandied about and attributed to many different speakers, it is said that, quote, you go to the office every day for 20 years, and before you know it, you are an overnight success, close quote. Well, we can apply that insight to writing a memoir. Write every day for a year or two, and before you know it, you have a book. You're an overnight success. How did you find the time, you are asked? Well, time is always with us, and it is a choice as to how we spend it. How we use time is always a choice. Sometimes the choice is injudicious. For instance, watching too much Netflix, talking to your garrulous neighbor, doing small shopping trips that eat up your time when you could combine all of these trips into one. How you use your time is a choice. Every day has some time that could be devoted to writing a memoir, if that is what you choose as a way of spending your time. Habits are formed by repetition, good habits as well as bad habits. Keep skipping writing and you have the habit of, quote, not writing, unquote. Get to your writing daily and you have a good habit of, quote, writing, unquote. The choice is yours as to how you will spend time. Writing regularly is a key to success in memoir writing. If you write regularly and receive valuable feedback along the way, you will have a memoir in hand one day. It's almost guaranteed. I am including in a minute a few links to blog posts from our archives that will motivate you to stick with your writing. But you know how old I'll be by the time I finish my memoir? A doubtful person says in a tone that obviously meant to win assent. The person seems to want to know how can I possibly insist that he or she devote time every day to write a memoir. They'll be so old by the time they finish. Well, I'll answer, you'll be the same age you'll be if you don't write your memoir. It is your choice. Writing or not writing is always your choice. It's just that sometimes we don't know we are choosing, and we're choosing poorly. Good luck and stay in touch and write a bit on your memoir today. Here are the links I promised to explore writing regularly. They are listed in the note to this podcast. Link 1. 9 ideas to help you finish your memoir. 2. Finishing a memoir. How do people get snagged? 3. Finish your memoir. How to pick up and finish your memoir at last. 4. I finish a sugary frosting. Notes on the memoir writing process. 5. Working with a memoir professional gets you a finished memoir. Now here are some action steps. Sometimes people put off writing because putting off meets a need of theirs. This need is usually unexpressed. People don't know they have this need, but they act on it nonetheless. The following questions will help you be clear about your motivation and what your need is, and it will give you ideas on how to move yourself ahead. 1. Why do you want to write this memoir in the first place? Do your original reasons seem sufficient now? When our reasons grow insufficient, that is when we often stop writing. What difference will finishing this memoir make in your life, and possibly in the lives of its readers? If you can see your memoir changing the way people think or feel, or if you can see it as redressing a wrong and setting right what was not right, you are more likely to continue writing. 3. What is most frightening to you about the content of this memoir? What is frightening to you about finishing this memoir and about having it read by others? How others will judge you is very frequently a stop. 4. Is there some way in which not finishing this memoir meets some need of yours? Deep down, is not finishing more satisfying to you than actually completing this memoir? What benefits are you receiving from not finishing? If you put off finishing and eventually don't finish, then nobody can judge your effort. That can be one of the benefits of not finishing. 5. Are you working on the right memoir? Is this memoir the most important piece of writing you could do right now? If not, what memoir would be more important for you to undertake? Often, this is not a completely different memoir, but a shift in the theme of your memoir. In conclusion, whatever you do today, write a bit on your memoir.